Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to dye your hair for only $6. I picked up these two guys. It is Clairol Nice and Easy, and this color is number 5 medium brown, and it is in the ash area for $3. And then I picked up Revlon Color Silk, beautiful color, and this is in shade 05 Ultra Light Ash Blonde. And I know you're like, what? That's like, whoa, so crazy, but I promise you my hair will not get that blonde. The reason I picked up the 05 Ash Blonde is because that ashiness in here is just going to help get rid of some of the coppery, orangey type of tones. So I haven't dyed my hair in about a month. By the end of the month, I start getting grays up here, and my blonde balayage root smudge thing starts getting a little bit on the reddish orange side, which is kind of to be expected, especially if you live in an area where you have harder water, just things like that. That's life, it just happens. The medium brown is in the natural, so if you see an N, that means natural. If you see an A, that means ash, or if you see a C, that means cool. So if you really want to get rid of brassiness, things like that, you want to stay in the cool ash natural realm of things. It's really easy. Honestly, I used to get so overwhelmed when it came to coloring my hair because I just never took the time to really kind of figure out what was what. And honestly, it's pretty simple. I used to spend hundreds of dollars on my hair getting it done. I don't have the time for that, and I really hate putting out the money. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show these bitches how I spend $6 on my hair, which is like so ballin' on a budget, ain't even funny. I'm so proud of myself. Go Ange. So first what I'm going to do is I am going to do the brown part of my hair because I really want to get rid of my grays. I get a lot of grays like right in here. I'm so itchy because I just went to the gym and I'm a little bit sweaty, so that's why my hair is looking real crazy. I like to do this part first because I want that to sit the longest. Kick those grays out of here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the blonde and kind of smudge them together. I'll show you my whole technique. It's super simple because I am not a hair person. I'm not a professional, obviously. I mix up my dark color, shake, and I'm going to show you how I start putting it on. It's really simple, so I'm going to show you a little bit, and then I'm just going to kind of speed it up because there's really nothing to it, I promise you. So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to kind of put it at my root, and I always kind of start in the middle first. Bring it down, and I go about 1 inch. Now I like a little bit of blonde up here, so I'm not going to hit where I have this little bit of blonde right in the front, but over here is where I'm going to bring it down a little bit farther. So I've been looking at different techniques of how to do this and blah blah, and this is considered like a root smudge that's I'm gonna do, and that's where you kind of mix the two colors together. And I know it sounds super weird and you're probably like, what are you even talking about? But just go with it. I'm telling you, I feel really good about it, and I've been doing it, and it's been super easy. It hasn't let me down yet. So also too, if you don't want to do your roots, like your roots are good, you could totally just do the blonde part, and that's really simple too. Even what I'll do sometimes too, if after 2 weeks, if my roots aren't ready for like an update, but the ends are like kind of orangey, I'll just take either Wella 050, which will make your hair just a little bit darker, but it takes all of the orangey brassy tones out, or I'll just take a ash type of blonde box dye, and I'll just run it over all of the blonde again, because it's not really going to lift the brown, but it will help kind of even out if I have any brassy warm tones that I really don't want. So again, I'm just going to put it in, bring it down, and I go about 1 inch. Are starting to grow out and go down a little bit, especially focusing where I know I'm prone to them grays. So then when you get to the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to flip it all back over. Just be careful that the brown doesn't touch any of your blonde pieces. I see I'm just going to go straight down and then start taking pieces. So I'll dye right here. And I'm going to do that all around the back of my head. I'm not too worried if brown kind of gets more in the back, only because I like most of my blonde pieces in the front. Okay, so I got it all over my head, Now I'm going to take the Revlon, the blonde. So this is literally the easiest part. You just take your blonde and start putting it where you want the blonde. So I always start kind of at the top where I have my blonde pieces. So right here, I don't really want to smudge them together too much. So I'm going to focus this blonde on that one piece that I like to keep pretty blonde. I like to start on my ends kind of and do all of my ends first because I don't have any brown on my gloves. So what I'll do is I'll do that. Focus all the blonde on my ends. Okay. So this is where I'm going to do the root smudge. And this is what I like because it gives you a good transition from the brown to the blonder. So make sure once you're done having everything that you want super blonde, like I just missed a piece right here, this is where I'm going to start root smudging. So you're going to take this, and this is going to make the brown and the blonde blend really, really good together. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right kind of at the end. So here is where I ended the brown at about 1 inch, and right underneath it is where I'm going to start the blonde, and I'm literally just going to smudge them all together, just like that. I'm going to do it about half the way down, and I'm not going to root smudge this piece right here because I like that super blonde, but I'm going to root smudge it towards the back as well because it gives it a nice, it'll give it a good transition. The two of them kind of mix together. And again, because they're both in the ashiness, it's going to get rid of a lot of the orange, and it's just going to help it go from the dark down to the lighter shades. Then you just let it sit for 20 minutes. So here is my finished result of my hair and how I did it. I hope this video helps you guys, especially if you don't have time to go to the hair salon, because most of us don't, and most of us don't want to spend that much money either. And it looks like I went out, it looks natural. I love that all the brassiness, the orange is gone, and I only paid $6. So I hope you like this video and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon.